$30.88 tip. It's $37. Let's get into some Saturday morning shenanigans. Back with another ride along video. Now, I've attempted 2 ride along videos in the last few weeks. They were both epic failures, so I don't have anything to show for those. One was at night in the West Phoenix area, and it did not go well. I think I made like $30. It was dead, a lot of traffic. The other one was a Saturday morning, just like today, where there was a guarantee on Lyft, just like today, and it didn't pan out. So it's currently 6:30 a.m. Now, there is this guarantee for Lyft only, 220 rides for this weekend. I'm sorry, $220 guaranteed for 19 rides. It's a lot of rides. It'll depend on how busy it is. There's no other promo that I'm chasing today. Big thing I always like to push is you got to know your why. Why are you doing this? It'll motivate you. This time, I'm trying to make some extra cash for a Vegas trip. So the more I can make, the more I can gamble, the more I can party. We're going to get started with Lyft. I'm going to hit go. If it doesn't start to pan out in the first 20 minutes where I can get a ride and a decent one, I'm going to switch over to Uber Eats right around 7 a.m. I got my coffee. Let's get this started. All right, we just got our first request. So it's $11 for about 15 miles. Definitely not ideal, but it's going to take me in the direction that I want. My plan was to start heading into Central Phoenix, so this allows me to make some money while on my way there. All right, that Lyft rider hasn't dropped off. He was actually going to the Greyhound station. I am now $11.05 richer. But the most important thing is I got into Central Phoenix with that ride. Just like last time I tried this on a Saturday, Lyft is very dead. This is, again, super important to know your area, know your market. Phoenix, summer, it gets hot. Too many things build up, snowbirds leave. It's now 7:10. I declined this ride that came up because it would take me 15 miles outside of the central location where I want to be. So I'm going to kick on Uber Eats. I'll keep Lyft on in the background for now, but I'm going to drive over to where there's a Starbucks, McDonald's, First Watch, a couple more breakfast spots, turn on Uber Eats, and hopefully my goal is to average $30 an hour. And if I can drive 4 to 5 hours today, you know, that's north of 120, maybe 150. One more Lyft passenger to his destination. Just picked up a guy from his house going to work at Target. So now I am at $15.29 for 2 rides. Now, this is over the last hour or so. I started around 6:35. It's 7:25. So it's not ideal. But again, one of those rides got me over here. I just accepted an Uber order from Safeway. It says it's 4 totes, so I hope it's not too much. But it was 3 miles and $18. So it said it would take about 28 minutes to deliver. I'm gonna drive over to Safeway now. That keeps me right in line for $30+ an hour. So let's go get her done. Well, it's going to an apartment. Not horrible, I guess. It is on the first floor, so that's good. Man, I ain't even mad at this delivery that there were a couple of heavy items. First floor, right away as soon as you drive into the complex. Just picked up this Starbucks order right here. It's $5 for 3 miles. Not a home run or anything, but that Starbucks is far enough for me to where by the time I get there, it'll be ready. I should be able to quickly pick it up. I know the area. Delivery is not too far. Easy $5. deliver. Easy $5. About 3 minutes there, 3 minutes to deliver, no thing. Man, I just checked the payout for that Safeway order, and I had to pull over to show you guys just because it's so exciting. So when I first got the order, I didn't take a screenshot, unfortunately, and let me double check, but the order was $18 and change for those 3 miles or so for Safeway. So I thought it's really good, it'll take about 30 minutes, bam. But check this out. I don't know if it'll come through real good on here, so I'll put up a screenshot. Oops. $40.43 on 2 trips. Take a look at the details. $30. 88-cent tip. It's $37. $30 tip. Now that is super cool because that puts me over $40 an hour. I'm at $40.43 and there's $2 missing from the Starbucks order for the tip. That'll kick in here soon. That's amazing. Love it. I parked right in front of McDonald's. See if I can get an order. I'm between 2 Starbucks. Something's bound to kick in right now. Feeling good, feeling the vibes. Well, I've been here in front of McDonald's for about 6-7 minutes now, and one order came through for, on my way over here, an order tried to come through for Safeway, $5.01, 2.8 miles. The delivery was super close, however, and it was probably a house. The reason I declined this one is there is a chance on the screen you can never see what the packages are, how many bags. It'll tell you the number of totes. But for example, this last delivery I had said 4 totes. It was 4 12-packs of Dr. Pepper, kitty litter, and then about 5-6 bags. So I don't know the definition of what a tote is in Uber's mind. So I didn't want to risk having a huge order on a $5 payout. It's time for a break. I haven't taken a break in about 2 hours. About to be 2 hours. At about a quarter tank left of gas. So I'm gonna go pump gas, take a quick restroom break, grab a snack, and maybe right around 8:45-ish, hit this again, catch some of those late breakfast people. All right, posted up at Starbucks right now, the same Starbucks I picked up earlier. Been about 5 minutes after I got gas, so been online for about 5 minutes. Oh, there's one. Dang, over easy. $9.21.
Let's go.
3.6 miles. Let's go. The base payout for that over easy order was $2.06. That means this customer tipped $7. Woo-hoo! Excellent. Dang. $6.43 for the McDonald's I'm at for 1.4 miles. I'm just gonna start turning this on more often. Seems to give me a little bit of luck. Let's go get it. Just got a shop and pay order from the same Safeway that I came to earlier. Not a huge fan of shop and pays, and there's like CVS or Walgreens or some sort of small drugstore. But this one only has 6 items, it looks like. And I need another bio break. Safeway's got clean restrooms. Shouldn't take too long. All right, as you guys saw, that took about 11 minutes. My Uber One card wasn't working, the physical one, so I had to use the one that I had saved, the one I had saved on my Apple Pay. But yeah, other than that, it was pretty quick. When I looked at the list of items, I knew that they were pretty easy to find. 3 minutes away, 3 minutes, easy peasy. All right, as you can see, that is now delivered. So I just went through the calculations. If I include the tips, including Lyft as well, I'm at $85 for almost 4 hours. It's 10:07 a.m. and I started right around 6:30, 6:35. We'll just say 6:30 to have an even number. So at 10:30 it'll be 4 hours, $85. You need one more to kick me up to 100, so I'm right around 25 bucks an hour. Not the 30 that I wanted, but not far from it. Just a couple of good orders away. Gotta keep that positive outlook. Get another couple of shopping orders, or some fat breakfast orders, and we're right back in there. Oh, there's one. $6.64. It is shop and pay for 3 miles, approximately 27 minutes. No go. Been about 8 minutes again. Posted up at McDonald's. Just a waiting game now, man. I think at this point the strategy has shifted that it's gonna be strictly Uber Eats. $58 on 2.5 hours. That's right around the $27 an hour area. And I haven't driven a ton when I've been doing the delivery, so that's gonna be key. The strategy's gonna shift. Fortunately, I have to ditch the Lyft stuff. I think the Lyft guarantee, maybe if I would have started it yesterday and I could have been more picky with rides, but I didn't. So this isn't a great order by any means, but the dollar to miles ratio is just too good to pass up. So gotta take it. Quick, easy $4. Shop and pay order that we are starting at 10:59, if you can see it there. Let's go. Shopping 11:07, not too shabby. Check out the CVS receipt though. Oh my gosh. That marks another delivery, man. It got busy. It's good. I think just, you know, what changed is the times, and maybe I gave up too easily previously. We're at $86 without tips so far, without all the tips on Uber. We've got 15 on Lyft. That puts us at 100 so far. This one was super quick. I'll put it up here on the screen. It's only $4, but it was similar to the other one where from Protein House, where the miles to dollars ratio was just too great to pass up, even though it was low paying. I'd love to get a couple more high paying ones, man. Even if they're shop and pay. I'm in the zone right now, you know. It would take like 30 minutes of straight up horrible orders that I had to decline to get me out of the zone. I'm gonna stay in the zone, take a quick restroom break, hit this lunch rush hard. Just came back from my little break, and the Wingstop coming in clutch. Man, Popeyes is still a mess. I got their sandwich down though. I got one. Whew. Delicious. I hope the slowdown hasn't started, but on the map, I'm supposedly in a busy area. I got this one from Firehouse Subs. Not worth it. If you haven't had a strawberry biscuit from Popeyes, highly recommend it. Well, it was bound to happen, a long shopping order. So here's what happened. There were 6 items on here. Most were pretty easy to find. There was something called hydration tablets that I've heard of before, but I've never purchased, I've never looked for at a store, so I wasn't sure where they were. Anyways, I asked the pharmacist, he's like, yeah, it should be in the sports drink section. Went over there, nothing. Walked every aisle that I thought would be it again. Nothing. After I had my initial finding, even asking after asking the pharmacist, I should have just put not available. It had me switch it out with the sports drink. I just wanted to do right by the customer. You know, if it was something they really needed and they weren't able to make it to the store and grab, I wanted to make sure they had it. But that just went down a wild goose chase that was no bueno. Never again. I might check twice, but never again more than that. You know what's crazy is I've been in front of Chipotle so many times today, because this is the hub right here. Chipotle is like right smack in the middle of it. Not one Chipotle order at all. Nuts. Calling it a day with Uber Eats for now. Right around $159 or so. I want to say I averaged about 25 bucks an hour, which wasn't the goal, but it's also not bad. When you think about something like that, you have to keep in mind which perspective you're thinking about it in. If you're thinking about it in, I am a full-time gig contractor, gig worker, and I need to average $30 an hour so I can make X amount of dollars at the end of the week, then it might not be a success. This is why I pinpoint you always have to have a why. That motivates you. You know why you're doing it. And my goal is to simply raise money for Vegas next weekend. That's it. Now, I wasn't also gonna, I wasn't gonna come out here and work for $10 an hour. So I was selective. I wanted to make sure I got good rides, good pickups, good deliveries, and so on. But if I didn't meet my $30 an hour goal, I'm not completely crushed over it. So on the way home, since I am about 18 to 20 miles home or so, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flip on Lyft, turn on the destination filter. If I get a ride that will put me near back home and I can make another 10, 15 bucks, great. If I don't, that's fine too, because they'll still count as miles that I can make sure that I use when doing taxes. Unless I do some more tomorrow, this will be the end of that video, or might do a quick recap at the end of the night, but I doubt it, because I'm not trying to go over how much did I make an hour and what were my deductions on gas and wear and tear and blah blah. I'm not thinking about that right now, because my main purpose is just making some extra spending money. But so I went to the gym after I was done with Uber, probably like around 5:36. Did my thing at the gym. Then afterwards, I thought I'm just gonna flip on Uber Eats. There's a Panda Express right here. Maybe I'll get something. But this one came up, $10 from Subway. Miles were super low, so I had to take it. I went and picked it up right away down the street, delivered it, and then I just checked and they tipped even more. So here's the total. 161 and change. Success in my book. See you on the next one.